All them niggas hopped on Fortnite.
What is going on, friends? Hope you're all having a great day. Today, I have a very...
Hold on, let me head back.
How many are you on?
Head back to the freaking casino.
Like 2.
I think I'm on 3. Let's see. You're bigger.
It's hard. If you got any friends, invite them. What's that? You want me to create a new party and invite you?
Oh, Shanola. Oh! Government stooge. It's the apocalypse. Ah! They told you what the... Get off the road!
Well,
Who sent... Oh, this ain't right.
I got 7,000 on my head. Fortnite is actually bad now. It sucks. The game's so fucking cracked. And then they bring the LMG? Like, what the fuck? If you know how to use it, yes, it is. I know that for fucking the combat. Sam, I beat you too. Yep. Hey, but I don't play Fortnite like that. Like, what are you talking about? I have nothing to do. Well, like, what do you do then, bum? Sports. I don't have a basketball court right now. I used to though. I'm getting a new one. I used to be on team. Talk about what happened. Oh, that I had moved. I'm at a different house now. Oh, sorry, Rob moved. What team was I? Wait, what they asked? No. No. I completely moved. Sorry, if you ever come over though, it's like my house is huge and I live on like a dead end. Fortnite fucking sucks. I'm gonna start it up. Yeah. My brother went to sleep. Happy that nigga went to sleep. I'm tired of hearing that nigga scream. I invited you. What do you think? Do you have anything on online status? Turn it on real quick. I can't join. I mean, I can't invite you. Oh, let me kick him. Let me kick him. Yeah, join. Oh, level 340. Oh, yep. I'm kicking the level 92. Oh, nope. Never mind. We gooch. We gooch. Level 343. Alright. I got you. Hey, go get in chat, alright? Go get in chat. Alright, y'all got a mic? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we're finna do a glitch, so. I remember just one glitch. I gotta look it up real quick.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, I'm going to be telling you guys how to make the most money possible while doing the Diamond Casino Hunt. So this certainly is probably not going to be the easiest, and in order to get the most amount of money, you might have to have the ideal setup, it feels good to be back in the driving seat. But regardless, we're going to be talking about it from start to finish. I'm going to be trying to go in chronological order of how you can make the most money possible. So it actually all begins by what you get inside of the vault, your vault contents. And what we know so far is that this is random. And we only know of 4 items that can be found in the vault so far. The first item is cash, and cash has a high chance of appearing in the vault, and it has a maximum price of $2,115,000 that you can get. The next is artwork. Artwork has a low chance of appearing in the vault, and has a price of $2,350,000. Gold has a very low chance, but it has a price of $2,585,000. And the 4th vault content, which at this point we don't know if it's being kept for a special event, although some players have had the opportunity to actually get it, so I'd imagine this is the rarest of the bunch, is diamonds. And diamonds has a total amount of $3,290,000. So obviously, if you want to go about making the most money from the heist, you obviously want to shoot for diamonds, but that's right now obviously pretty tough. We don't know even if you can. So I think your best bet is to try and always go for gold or artwork. Do not settle for cash. If you get cash, just simply re-roll your heist vault content prep and see if you can get artwork or gold, because cash is just so little. I mean, it's only a difference between like 2 million to 2.5 million, but that could be an extra $100,000 or $2,000 that each one of you guys can get. When you jump up to diamonds, that's an extreme difference. So that's the first thing you need to do. Avoid cash at all costs. The next thing you would choose is your approach. Now, for the most part, all 3 approaches are the same. However, Rockstar have clarified that the silent and stealthy approach is the hardest. The big con is a medium level difficulty, and aggressive would be the easiest difficulty. And so because of that, the silent and stealthy approach is going to be the way to get the most amount of money from the heist. Now, in my personal opinion, it is also the
We're the 50-50 then.
But just the way the silent and stealth.
Yeah, no, that level 343% left. Maybe mine.
Whatnot, and avoid being detected. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But honestly, I would choose the silent and stealthy approach if you want to make the most money. Now, building off of that, if you have completed a heist once and you want to do it again, sometimes you will see the opportunity to do it in a hard version. And this will actually get you extra money.
Then.
In fact, Lester will even come over the comms and say, like, you know, it's a little soon to be doing this, but if you do it, the payout might be a little bit better. So you can get a hard heist level if you have successfully completed a version and then try to do it soon after you've already completed it. I don't know what the timetable for that is, whether you have to complete another heist first, but it's actually pretty easy to get the hard level. Now, I'm not sure how much harder it really is. I actually haven't done that yet, but I'm assuming the payout is going to be a whole lot nicer. Now, speaking about choosing your approach, again, if you're doing silent and stealthy, which would be the way to make the most money, now you need to choose your crew. And this is actually really important. Now, traditionally, I would say that it's probably a good idea to select the higher-end crew members, especially for the gunmen, the getaway vehicles, and the hacker. But if you're doing the silent and stealthy approach, think about it. If you do everything correctly, you shouldn't need to really use your weapons. You also should be undetected when you leave the casino, thus not really making a need for an extremely powerful or fast getaway vehicle. So if you're doing the silent and stealthy approach and you have a perfect crew, I would actually recommend choosing the lowest amount. The gunman and the getaway driver that take the lowest amount of money. Instead, what I would do is save that high percentage value for the hacker. I still think no matter what approach you take, having more time in the vault is going to be your best bet. So if you're going to splurge on one crew member, make it the hacker, but of course that's really only going to work for the silent and stealthy approach, and might also only work for the big con as well if you are able to
What
get
can I do
out
for you?
undetected. Obviously, if you're
I can do it
alone,
briefly.
then you're in a little bit of trouble because your weapons aren't all that great. Your getaway vehicles might stink, but that would be the way to maximize the amount of money. Now, during the actual heist itself, the only way in which you can lose money is if you are shot, and your duffel bags end up taking damage. So, again, theoretically, if you're doing the silent, stealthy approach or the big con, if you're able to successfully get in and out of the vault without being detected, you should be able to slip out of the heist without being shot at, thus being able to keep near 100% of your take. That's why I think the aggressive approach and obviously failing any of your approaches is not all that great because
I'm like near my Wii phone.
damage, and that amount is only going to increase the more players you have because obviously NPCs are going to be shooting at more people. So something to keep in mind right there. That's another reason why the silent and stealthy approach is probably your best bet here. Now another tip, once you're inside of the vault, Lester might mention there are security boxes that you can drill into with the power drill. Completely ignore these, they take way too much time, and you only get like $5,000 to $10,000 per box that you end up drilling. It's not like you find secret diamonds in there that are worth like $1 million. I think the safety deposit security boxes are a total sham. Don't waste your time on them, whether it's diamonds or gold or cash. Just try to collect those, try to get the cash that can be found behind the fingerprint scanners too, but ignore the safety deposit boxes. Those things are not worth it at all. Now when it comes
I'm
to
gonna see
actually
how to get extra time in Casino Heist. How to get extra time in Casino Heist.
here, you obviously want
How to get extra time in Casino Heist.
Jeez, this is mental. You piece of shit.
Welcome back to GTA Online. In this video, get yourself the most time in the vault so that you can grab the most amount of money when you are taking part in the Diamonds Casino heist. The video isn't going to take too long. It's a pretty simple explanation. Basically, you get yourself, there are 3 different types of NPCs you can have helping you, like crew members you can hire. You get a driver, a gunman, and you also get a hacker. Paying, like, it's going to take some of the money out of your, like, end of heist take, but if you get yourself the best hacker, it's going to give you the most amount of time. Rockstar actually released 50 signal jammers that were located around the map, and if you go and take all 50 of those out, you get yourself a nice bit of cash, but at the same time you unlock the best hacker in the game. I'm pretty sure his name is Abby Schwartzman. Having this guy, I believe he takes a bit of a bigger cut than the others, but he is the best hacker, so he's going to give you a little bit more time. And then it all depends on the approach you decide to take when you're doing this heist. I believe the max is 2.5 minutes for the big con and aggressive. Like, I've never actually set this heist up, it's always been Gav that's done it for us. We've recently had Average do a couple as well, but I believe from like memory of the experiences I've had, it's 2.5 minutes with aggressive and the big con, but with the silent and sneaky, which is the gameplay you're seeing in the background, as long as you can
What's goody? What's goody?
so make sure you're doing your optional missions, figure out a route to get to the vault without being caught. If you don't get caught by any of the guards, you will get 3.5 minutes inside that vault. A lot of the time you're not actually going to need a massive amount. If all 4 of you are
Go to sleep, bum.
if there's 4 of you doing
Okay, Phil.
the time you are given is normally enough. But if you go and do the optional missions and pick up the drills, you can actually drill through the safety deposit.
I'm gonna invite you. Can I invite you? Right here. Oh, what? To a party? But if you join us, man, invite.
Welcome back to the vault floor.
Oh, my bad, my bad. I'm done. I got you. Hey, you drive real quick. I'm gonna get some water. My mouth freaking parched. We were supposed to get the Karuma, but they're shipping. Drive real quick. I'm gonna get my water. Oh, we're gonna park in the car, but just, I need to drive it to the back.
The diamond mine. The driver's gonna torch this car as soon as you're inside. We'll set up the getaway cars along your escape route. I gotta tell you, it feels good to be back in the driving seat. Metaphorically speaking, of course, actual driving aggravates my hives. Anyways, the calm before the storm. Running through contingencies and backup plans in my mind. Feeling sweat patches creep down my back. Oh yeah, I've missed this. Aha! We're using the side entrance. Very smart. We'll be right in the thick of it before they know what hit them.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I gotta get off. They want me to get off. They're complaining so much. I'll be on tomorrow though, in the morning.